All right, my Juicies, what's up? It's 1:43, which means I love you. So yes, to anyone who's here, I love you. Welcome back to Gin and Juice, head ass. It's Wednesday night, and I need this in my spirit so bad. So I was already praying and venting. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Wednesday night school. I think I'm just gonna try to make this my Wednesdays, because like I said on the last one, Sunday is for resting. That's the Sabbath day. So we can do a Wednesday night Bible study, and they help me. Even if I'm listening back to my motherfucking self, I be like, bitch, you are so fucking funny, and thank you for that advice, head ass. Look, I be taking my own advice. I be big up in my own motherfucking self. But anyways, welcome back. I love you guys. Oh, it's not 1:43 anymore, but still, that's the vibe. We're gonna keep going, so we're gonna keep it going and keep it flowing. So Juices, of course. Come on, get your Bibles and your juices. Last time, like I said, look, y'all, I was obviously it's necessary, but whatever, that's the past, and we're not gonna stay there. We're just gonna keep moving forward. Okay, so I had some Chardonnay, of course. I'm a wine lady. But right now I got berry boost, and I mixed it with some 100% pomegranate. Okay? Yeah, and it's delicious. But anyway, so yeah, we just drinking on that because I had my last glass for the night. And we're gonna get into this, and so all of this spiritual and all of this word. Thank you, God, for your word, your sword. Okay? So anybody here, or whenever you listen, get your juice, get your Bible. I'm going to come out of Psalm 61 tonight. And I'm going to try to get a structure down, because we need to get the word of the Lord first before I start going off on my authentic tantric. Oh, Lord. Look, forgive my mind. Look, you know who I am, head ass. Authentic tangent is what I meant to say. So anyways, we're gonna come out of Psalm 61, and like I said in the last video, that psalm is what I used to read when I was growing up, when I was going through a kind of wavy time, because it's wavy times right now. Not just the times we living in, but it's also Mercury retrograde, and it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm like, these energies, Lord, just please help me balance out. Please just help me balance out. But thank you to my real motherfuckers for coming back. And even if you a hating, trolling asshole, I know y'all be up in here too. Come get this word, bitch. Come get this shit. Okay? Help yourself, because I know you can help yourself. So yes. So we still kicking it off talking about Mercury retrograde, which we are still in. When I know I'm going through heavy Mercury retrograde, I am heavy self-care. Okay? So if I'm not returning texts, that's for my sake. If I'm not returning calls, that's for my sake. And it's not to shade anyone or anything like that. I just know that everybody gonna be going through some turbulent times, and I need to make sure that I got my energy together. Okay? So no blow off. It just is what it is. And every Mercury retrograde, I seem to lose somebody too. That mask just come off for real, and I be like, God damn, I don't be treating you motherfuckers this way. I don't. The one thing about that mask, it come off. Didn't Jim Carrey, he took his mask off at some point when he finally got it off? I'd be like, damn, these masks, these clowns. And I see right through that. Thank God for being God. Yeah, I see right through that. I do. So yeah, heavy self-care. Whatever helps to balance and center you out, like hobbies. I read. I watch me something that makes me laugh. Exercising, which I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking on. But that's just note to myself. I already know. Yeah, just high vibing things. Don't delve too much into the low vibrational things. I was in my feelings today, so yeah, I was on my Gene Aiko. Okay, slow songs. I was on cigarettes after sex. I sure was. I started to get into Lauren, but I was like, that's just too dark. This is where we cut it off and we go pick up the Bible. Like, because now you're going a little too deep in there. And I mean, it's good music and I feel it in my soul, but like, I just know my empathic soul. So I have to keep my vibe high, especially during these times. I have to keep my vibe high. Because low vibrational is a choice. You know what I mean? To act that way. But once you make the choice to be better, it becomes a part of just who you are, and that's your daily. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, I really am a good motherfucking person. I am a good person, and I'm so happy about that. Because there's so many assholes around me, and it don't make me upset. It just make me like, damn, how do you really feel? You are an asshole. Congratulations to you. Like, this is the trophy that we all need to bring out. Give this person a moment. Yeah, you are amazing. Like, that shit don't affect me. It just basically shows who you truly are, and you're a fucked up ass individual. But it's okay. God loves you too. Just start to make the choice. Yeah, all of this racism and stuff, I'd be like, God damn. If you could see how ugly you really look, Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I had some channel songs. Oh no, we said we was gonna get into the word. Okay, before we go off on our tangent, yes, let's get into the word of the Lord. Thank you guys for being here. We on left cheek, right cheek for the Lord one time. Okay, so let's get into Psalm 61. It says, hear my cry, O God, and attend to my prayer. From the end of the earth I will cry to you when my heart is overwhelmed. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Okay, because it's never none of us, it's always him. Like, I'd be like, Lord, I know I ain't this strong. This is just Philippians 4:13 in effect right now. I got Philippians 4:13 on me on fire wings. Okay, my strength comes from Christ. Okay, this is just, it's just what it is. And when I connect with him and I channel to him, it's just no stopping me. Like, and anything that you got going on against me, you got to take that up with him. And that's why the problems keep happening. Like, take that up with him, because any enemy of God is an enemy of mine, and vice versa. Thank you, Nun. Yeah, I remembered that when you said it, and I thank you for that. Yeah, that is the truth, isn't it? It is the truth. And I am in the world, but I refuse to be of the world. I have to walk a different path. And it's not just for me. It's for the betterment of us all on every wave spectrum. Yeah, I know what my mission is. I know who I am. And I know where I come from. So, look, yes. Half hood and half holy. Please, hold up. Okay, for you have been a shelter from me, a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the shelter of your wings. For you, O God, have heard my vows. Oh, I knew I was married to you, Lord. Not like that. Not like in that type of way. But you know what I mean? Like, I knew we was connected. Yes, my vows. Take those seriously. Take those seriously. Those matter. It's like word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, word is bond. Like, you can't just be saying shit out here. I'm telling you, like, that manipulation shit, like even my ex used to do heavy fucking mind games and manipulation. You know you gotta pay for that shit, yo. You really fucking do. You really, really do. But yeah, for you, oh God, have heard my vows. You have given me, and that's in italic, you have given me the heritage of those who fear your name. You will prolong the king's life, his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. Oh, prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. Yes, please. Yes, mercy and truth. Oh, prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. That means keep you there. Keep you together. So I will sing praise to your name forever, that I may daily perform my vows, my word. That I will daily perform my word to you, Lord. That's like a commitment. And I had to be real for real about my commitments. Like, long time ago. Just stuff that I knew, and he was still just gracing me. Grace and mercy was he pouring out on my bad ass. Grace and mercy. Grace and mercy covering me. And that's just my lineage. I know some people who was praying, and I know those prayers still reverberate, like, you know, just vibrate to me. You know, it's a generational thing, and we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about generational curses, and we're going to be open about it, and I ain't going to feel no way about it, because it's my life. And if I can share my life and what I've been through and help somebody else, I believe that's what's gonna get us on the right path. No matter how you take it. If you try to take it and talk about me, that's cool. You'll listen one day. If you try to take it and use it against me, that's cool. You'll listen one day. But I have a mission and I have to stay focused on that mission. So I have to stay focused and at ease. Thank you, John. I have the power to carry it on. Stay focused and at ease. So I'm focused on the mission and I have to stay at ease. He was that duality as well. I love you. I love you so much, X. I love you so much. But yeah, that was Psalm 61. So we're going to go ahead and get into these messages and things like that. Just channel messages that have been downloaded to me, and even things I've seen in my daily life that I may have posted like on my Instagram or something like that. Because when Spirit tells me that it's a message, it's a message. And so many times I held back messages that even I know probably would have resonated, but I didn't trust my intuition enough. And then where I'm like, I'm sure, but I don't want to seem like a crazy person, you know, walking up to this person like, hey, do you have a grandma who used to wear a pink nightgown? Like, and they're like, bitch, what? You don't get your creepy ass away from me. But I'm like, no, someone is telling me to come tell you something. So it might seem crazy. Bear with me for a minute and walk away. If it fits for you, then okay, cool. If it doesn't, okay, cool, whatever. But I'm learning that when I'm starting to be pushed, that I have to go, whether I know an individual or not, because individuals literally do come to me and I'd be like, who are you? Are you a part of my bloodline or, you know, someone else's? But I have to figure it out and trust my intuition that I may not get the messages mixed up. My eyes are getting teared up. Yeah, I don't want to get them mixed up. I want to be able to work with my intuition and with, you know, God first and foremost. But, you know, work with my intuition and do what you want me to do. So anyway, these are the channeled songs. One of my favorite Disney movies to watch, of course, is Coco. I talked about that before. But of course, Coco, you know, and the Hispanic heritage, and you know, it's broad, you know, it's broad, like so broad. So I'm just gonna say Hispanic heritage. And the Hispanic heritage, they celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's basically Day of the Dead. And they literally like bake their ancestors' favorite food, and they go sit in the graveyard with them and have a talk. Shout out to Rocky. Even on Rocky, he would go and sit with his, you know, he would go sit with his deceased friends and talk, you know. And I do things like that. And if I don't know, I'm telling you, like, I don't know, if I sat on somebody's grave and I didn't even know them. I believe they were back from like the Holocaust, but all I felt was anger. I literally ripped up a whole Bible. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I was going through, but yeah, it didn't dawn on me till a little bit later in my life that, you know, it's energy, and I know that I feel energy pretty accurately and really strong. But yeah, they go to their ancestors' grave sites and, you know, sit with them and talk a while and whatever. And of course, in the movie, you can actually see the spirits of their deceased loved ones walking around, which is really fucking cool. And I don't know, it's just a great movie. But the song, anyhow, was Remember Me, you know? You know, remember me, even though I have to travel far. I'm not about to sing because I'm all sinusy. Anyways, you know, yeah, just check that song out and I'll cry anyhow. But yeah, so I don't know if someone's recently passed in someone's family. If they have, my condolences to you. My phone just lit up. It's not an easy thing. It's really not an easy thing. So, I mean, I really want to delve into it, and I know Spirit is telling me to, but I can't make it about me. I just want to say, you know, that you are not alone if you're hurting really badly about it, you know? I completely understand 100%. Like, I really do. But yeah, someone has passed. I do apologize. Sorry to say that someone may pass. I have to just hit it in all angles. If it does not resonate with you, please don't worry about these things. Just live life. You cannot worry about the past or the future. It only takes you out of whack. You have to live in the moment. You have to live in the moment. As if this is like the only day you have left. And that's even in the Bible. Let us not worry about what we should eat or what we should wear, you know? I have to go find that because that's actually a really good one. It's contentment. So like I've been like, you have to ride on contentment. So many points in my life I had to ride on contentment, being okay if, you know, something is going on that's kind of out of my control, whatever that may be, whether it's finances or love or relationships, whatever it is. I have to ride on contentment and know that you are in control. And you said if you feed the birds every day and I'm more precious than them, that I was going to be fine. So all I can do is trust in you and your will and just ride out in this moment. And it's not an easy thing, asking for the will of the Lord or even contentment. It's not easy. You just have to like, you got to surf through that thing. And I'm still 28, nearly 30, okay? Like, I have to smile for myself. Like, yeah, and I'm still figuring this out. I'm still figuring this out. I thank God for my youth because I'm still youthful. But, I mean, I get it, too, you know? Because now I'm on a completely opposite side. I am. And I just see where I need to balance shit around me just for the better. But, you know, whether you take that advice or not, or you understand what I'm doing is beneficial for you too or not. My phone just lit up again at 11 o'clock. 11, twin flame number. Shout out to my twin flames out there. Hey, turn up one time. My real divine masculines and my real divine feminines. Okay, turn up out there. Coming to listen to me talk about a bunch of shit. Just ramble on. But yeah, or someone will pass, or someone has already passed. You know, just passed, will pass, has passed. So whatever it is, just condolences to you. And they're just saying, you know, remember me. Remember me. So honor that individual light orb in the best way that you can, you know, that you guys were close with. If it has happened, if it will happen, or if it just happened. You know, things that keep that person close to you, because their spirit is always still here. It really, really is. Like I don't know what season it is. Maybe it's like the beginning of spring. My dog Clyde, I miss him so much. When he left, even if the way in which he left is questionable, okay, not gonna get into that, because I believe it was another targeted racism act. I firmly do believe that. And I know it to be true too, because look, oh, Jesus Christ. Let me light my sage. I ain't even do that. But yeah, like before spring even hits, there'll be berries at the door. And I know that that's him saying that he's still around. Because he would always be playing in those berries, eating in those berries. And there was a bunch of them, like somebody collected a basket of them almost and put them at the front door. And I just knew it was him letting me know. And then some time later, because I never had peace with it, especially with how, like I said, I feel like he left. There was a dog that shows up that looks exactly like him. Exactly like him. And I bawled, I cried. But it was like not him. It was like on Beautiful Creatures, when Lena's ancestor had like said the cantation or whatever to bring her lover back, but her giving him life made something dark turn in her. Like, I don't know, it's so deep. But it was like Pet Cemetery type shit. Like, it looked like him, but it was not him. Like, that dog was devious. Like, he was angry. And you know what he did? He went to them same people's house that I felt like had something to do with his passing. Tore up all they shit. I mean, all they shit. Flower beds, that dog destroyed their whole fucking front yard. And Clyde was from Harm Clark too. Shout out to Clyde the man. Who is Harm Clark up in here? Like, yeah, they like, that's your dog. Yeah, that's my dog. Just come and put him in a truck and bring him home. Look, I don't want to say that, but yeah, that man came and he was like so mad. He was like, I caught your dog fucking my bitch. And I was to my dad, you know, and even his tag on it said Clyde the man. My nigga Clyde used to fuck hoes, man. I knew he was an empathic soul. They used to have him chained up in the backyard. And I'm like, he want to be free. He twisted his leash so tight that he nearly killed himself from strangling himself. And I went out there like, y'all don't see this dog struggling? He don't want to be on this leash. Like, I raised hell. They never put Clyde on the leash again. My nigga Clyde ran around free, okay? He was fucking hoes. He was such a good dog. He was so clean. After he take a shit, he would wipe his feet on the grass. I'm like, damn, I ain't never seen no dogs really do that. You a clean motherfucker, Clyde the man. I love you. But yeah, I miss him. But yeah, look, my little side note story. Yeah, got my sage going. Okay. Also, what remember me? Someone could be relocating, maybe moving. Congratulations to you if it's a move that you want to do. If it's a move you don't want to do, keep the Lord with you. Ask him to protect you. I give you and send you traveling grace if you're relocating, whether it's by will or by force, you know, or choice, I don't know, or have to, whatever, you know. Also with that, remember me, someone could just be cutting off relationships, you know, like, and they probably could be saying remember me, or maybe the other person is just gonna always remember you. But either way, you know, also that's what I got with that remember me song. Somebody could be moving on and from a job, could be moving on from a relationship, family relationship, work relationship, love relationship, whatever, just some type of relationship, business relationship, contracts. It is Mercury retrograde. Be 100% sure when you're signing contracts right now that you understand every fucking thing, that nothing is misspelled, misplaced, nothing, and there's clarity through and through. Take your time. It's Mercury retrograde. Somebody on a community post today on one of the readers' page was like, they just got back in contact with one of their exes, and you know, he missed her, all this good stuff. And I was like, that's awesome, like, because he could really feel that way. But let's not forget, I had to tell her, but take it slow and be sure, use your intuition, because we are in Mercury retrograde. When you're in Mercury retrograde, them ex people will come out the woodwork, like Circus Soleil type shit, for real, doing backflips and shit, trying to somersault back into your shit now that you're vibing, you're good and you're high. And then after Mercury retrograde, a lot of them do the same shit all over again. Like, for real, I've seen it before in my own life, okay? And find a reason to somersault right back out your motherfucking life, and then you left heartbroken trying to heal again through all of this planetary shit. So just be sure, okay? Another song I heard, Falling from Grace. One of my old super favorite songs. Falling from Grace. So yeah, that was another song I heard, and I had to go pray like, Lord, just never let it be me, okay? Look, I know that I've been walking in tune and with you like you wanted me to, like you want me to, you know? So whatever. But yeah, I heard Falling from Grace, which is by the Gentle Waves, okay? Such a good, beautiful song. So anybody who might be, just align yourself and get in line with God, because I promise you, like, he gives you enough grace. He said, my grace is sufficient. That means it's all you need, okay? No matter what you're going through, that grace is sufficient, okay? It's literally all you need to get you through. So let me just say this, that's not something you want to do. You don't never want to fall from grace, God's grace, because that's everything you need in this life, for real. A little bit of grace, a little bit of mercy, okay? Like, sprinkle some of that, okay? Sprinkle a bunch of abundance in there, so a bunch of wisdom on top of that. Like, yeah, you need all that stuff. But yeah, let me take the sweater off. This is what I have written next on my notes, so we just gonna get into it, whether this is the space for that or not, or I don't want to say space, but the time, whatever. That juice is so fucking good. I feel clean on the inside when I drink it. Like, I've been having, like, I'm not hungry at all. Like, for real food, can't even eat. So I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. But then I started grabbing for, like, junk shit. And I'm still like, ugh, what am I putting in my body? Like, I can't do this. But when I drink my fruits and my veggies and everything, I just feel so good on the inside. Yeah. Like, even before I come do this, literally take a bath and everything. Because God don't want no unclean thing. Okay? No unclean thing. So I'm like, I can't do junk. I have to throw all of this shit away, because it's just too much space for, like, I don't need no type of energy hiding anywhere and none of that shit. I just want a clean space where God know that he can inhabit, okay, and be around me. And because I need him around me, okay? Look, generational curse, hoarding runs in my family. And I'm like, no, I cannot. Don't tell me to sign up for email alerts and you still sending me a paper. That is a problem for me. Stop sending me papers. I have the email. That is enough. It woke me up, okay? That is enough for me. So please don't send me papers too. That is stressful. Shit. But, yeah. Like I said, every word I spoke and how I didn't choke at work, head ass. And I'm not wrong about my energy. I know. And I like how you tried to clean that shit up too, but it didn't work at all. Light orb. I know what the fuck is going on around me. And you're too predictable. Who played that fucking song at work after I said something? And that's that type of shit that ain't nobody gonna admit to, because you read the sentence subliminal. But look, if it ain't addressed, I don't have no respect for it. But you just showed your motherfucking asshole and how you really are an asshole. But I mean, a hit mutt gon' holler, ain't he? Yeah, he is. And a hungry mutt gonna carry a bone, bitch. Yeah, these things I know. These things I know. But it's true. And I know exactly what I said. Pack singles. Pack singles. Let's remember that we work collectively as a team. And pitting peers against each other is poisonous for the team. But whatever gets you wet, you know. If you ain't got no pussy, that just let you know that I know phone light up that you a pussy ass bitch. Whatever gets you wet, you know. Yeah. Soon after that, y'all, 1111. That's really a love number. So yeah, it's all love. It's all love, and I hope you work on yourself, because that's all that God really wants. Work on yourself. But somebody played the bok chicken head ass chicken head. Look, and I don't know if that was a motherfucking shot or if it's just a funny ass song, because it is a funny ass motherfucking song. So all I could do was laugh. But I mean, I'm gonna find out where my shots coming from. I'm gonna find out. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But don't play yourself. Let that racism show. If it is you, let that racism show. Get the truth out. Yeah. Front and center. So we can all see. You hear me? Yeah. I think I should just move on from that. Anyways, another general message I had got, you guys. Look, I have to smile. Let me calm my smile down. But I'm happy. I'm for real happy, okay? I'm for real. Look, for real. I'm for real happy, okay? And I don't need nobody to make me happy. And I ain't gotta have nobody next to me to make me happy. Yeah, the boy is mine. I'm like, are people in their feelings around here? Like, can we just please have great music to make it through the night? I don't give a fuck about nobody being in their feelings. Like, I just don't. Like, you just feel the projection. I'm like, is it just me? It can't be just me. Because I know some other divine ones up in there that's not really too their throat chakra is still blocked. But it's fine. I'm going to set the tone. Because I know that that's the mission. It's going to balance out. It's going to all balance out. But yeah. I don't care about any of that. I'm a grown-ass fucking woman. I got real life that I'm over here fucking dealing with. Yeah. Like this week, honestly, my baby told me she hate me. And I'm like, everything I do is for you. How you don't even, and it hurt my feelings for real, and she only 3, but I never thought a 3-year-old could hurt my feelings so fucking bad. I was like, damn. You hate me for real? And I just had to calm down, not cry, head ass, but like, you don't even know what that means. Don't even use that word. And where did you get that from? Where the fuck did you get that? And we're both going through some changes, like we are. And shout out to my single mommies out there. Hello, girl, you are not alone, okay? None talked about that too. Yeah, like, that makes my baby an orphan. It does. And the Bible says that, like, you can't take from the mouths of widows and orphans. Like, that will piss him off. And she was like, that makes your baby an orphan when you're a single mom and people are like really playing, phone light up, people are really playing with your pocketbook and shit like that, playing with your livelihood. That makes God upset. And I was like, damn. I just thank God for loving me so much through my trials. That's all I could think of. And look, thank you for handling what you know that everything that I don't really see, but I know that I see a little bit. But you have way more coverage than me, so I'd rather you be handling my shit, you know? But anyhow, a general message I had got through the week, you guys. So I went up in the store, and I've been seeing bridal shit everywhere. Like on YouTube. And I'm like, is this a synchronicity? Because ain't nobody like looking at shit like that online. You know how sometimes you can search something online and then before you know it, it's in your ad, all that tracking shit, that tracking bullshit. Yeah. I'm like, I don't look at wedding rings. I don't do none of this shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Then I went up in a store and it was like a case of bride's cake ice cream. And I was like, oh my God. And I felt it in my spirit. So yeah, I took a boomerang of it and put it on my Instagram. But this is the messages I got from that when I seen that. Because I literally heard message, bitch. When I seen it, I literally heard message, bitch. So it's a message, okay? So bride's cake. Someone is getting married. Okay, divine feminines out there, divine masculines too, because it's about them as well. I was watching Pose and Angel was going off on Poppy about it being her day. And I'm like, no, Angel, is his day too. And I could 100% understand both sides. But yeah, someone is getting married. Congratulations. Please make sure that it's all love and light. Okay, nobody that control you, nobody that want to hurt you. Like, be sure. Like, I'm a firm believer that you got to go through seasons with people so you know how they act and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I've been impetuous as fuck in relationships. Like, will hop in a relationship purely off of, like, infatuation. Because that's really what it is. Like, passion, lust, you know, and hop into that shit. And you got to be able to be with somebody long enough to see them through different seasons. Like, how they handle shit. How they, you know, are around this type of situation, that type of situation. Like, you got to really be around somebody and get to know somebody, because eventually a mask will come off. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if it's a mask, you know, like, just look for red flags and shit like that. Look, just be sure, okay? Pray. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's another message as well. I literally pray to God because I don't be knowing. Like, I trust my intuition, and I know that my spirit team speaks back to me sometimes instantly and sometimes they don't, you know? But for a long time, they were saying stuff, but it was just still confusion. And God is not the author of confusion, so I can't move forward on anything if, you know, I still feel confused in any type of form or facet. I just can't move forward. But I asked, look, Pisces shit, who's meant for me? Who's my lover? Head ass. So basically doing all of that shit. And I was leaving for work, and somebody was having a party where I stay, and the balloons had a name spelled out, and it was that person's name. And I was like, wow, what the fuck? But, you know, I was like, nah, you know, look dead in your face. And you like, nah, it's not true. And it's like, the truth is here in front of your face. Nah, it's not the truth, yo. No, I need to ask again. I have to ask again. So I went back and I asked again, head ass. Go to the store. Go get some groceries. God is good for food and nourishment. Okay? Feeding my daughter, head ass. Yeah, God is good. Thank you, Lord. You are so good to me. Thank you. You are so good to me. You are so good to us. Thank you for being good to all of us. You always provide. Look, Jehovah Jireh. Yes, you do. You always provide. Thank you so much. Look, feet moving. Catch the Holy Ghost, head ass. But yeah, thank you for providing. But yeah, we was leaving. And I heard, look up. Because I asked my baby to hand the nice man the receipt. You know, when you leave, they check your receipt or whatever. Check my receipt. Name tag. same person. I was like, oh fuck. All I could do was laugh, and I heard ditto white flag. Like, okay, do I have to wave the white flag and say I surrender? Okay, I see. I surrender. I see. But then I was still like, one more time. Show me one more time. That shit. One more time. They used to be my shit. Me and my sisters, we would listen to that motherfucking 3LW, that Butterflies. One more time. Yes. One more time now. Yes. Head ass. Man, I was finna get into that whole song. But yeah. Yeah, head ass. So yeah, bride's cake. Someone is getting married. Someone is getting divorced. And that can either be a good thing sometimes or a bad thing. I'm not gonna lie. In the Bible, it says you should only divorce if somebody commits adultery. Because adultery is, boom, 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 a 10 Commandments sin. And I believe those are the sins that God takes extremely serious. Not that the only ones aren't, but I believe he offers so much grace, like, you know what I mean, to those other ones. Like fornication, things like that. Shout out to Pride Month. Be who you are. Let me grab that fucking shit. This was at work some weeks ago. I heard God tell me this. Because I was packing a Now and Then movie. And me and my sisters used to be on that shit too. Now and Then. Man, when they was kids, so much fun. I 100% get that fucking shit. I get it. But yeah, Now and Then. But this is what I got. Just as things were created and changed and evolved, then so is the same as today. Nothing is new under the sun. I am the same, yet I see differently. Time continues. New version of the Bible. That's literally what I got. Literally what I got. And you have to be honest about it. Even in the Bible, they had New Testament and Old Testament. Like back in the Old Testament, I don't believe that they could eat all that different shit that they're like we can eat now. It changed and it evolved, and God saw differently. And he said, nothing is new under the sun, yet I see differently. And that was the whole point in Jesus coming to walk the earth. So like beforehand, God wasn't offering no grace for a lot of that shit. Niggas was getting off because God was like, I ain't got the time. Real mafia shit. But when his son took a human form and came down, he saw things differently because that was an individual so close to him. He could really see firsthand that, like, yes, it's free will. That's why God doesn't intervene in a lot of stuff. Free will, it's the choice too. And he wants you to make the choice too. That's when like the doors of the church are open. That's when you go and you say, I turn from my wicked ways to do them no more. That's what that shit is for. Not to just keep fucking playing and every other Sunday you want to go up to the motherfucking doors of the church are open. Make actual progress. And I mean, we are born sinners. It does get hard. It really does. But like when you really get in tune with God and you be like, take this shit away from me, he can do it. He is still in the miracle business. But you can't play with God. He's not somebody to be played with. Like, okay, when I get ready, no man knows the day or hour. Phone light up. No man. It's 11:22. No man knows the day or hour. Do you really want to potentially? Because nobody knows. This is the reality, the matrix that we know. You do not want to go on and not have corrected what's within you. Generational curses, whatever. The embedment of racism, whatever. Adultery, whatever. Stealing, whatever. Like all that stuff. You don't want to go on and not have corrected that. Yeah. So, yeah, someone is getting divorced. They're either happy about it or sad about it, but whatever. But they could be getting divorced and coming up on cake. That's what I got. Because bride's cake, you know? So even if they were a bride who is now getting divorced or whatever, they might be coming up on some cake. That's the message that I got. Or someone is marrying just to come up on cake. On bride's cake. So either form or facet. If you're getting married, congratulations. If you're getting divorced and you want to, you're really genuinely happy about it, congratulations. If you're getting divorced and you're coming up on cake, I would just say be fair. I know a lot of the stuff that we go through as women is not fair. Even if you're a man, it really don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the stuff we go through ain't fair, but sometimes you got to really trust that God is going to give you back what you lost and just move forward. Like, all of that bitterness, it don't do nothing but poison you, man. For real. So if you getting divorced and you coming up on cake and it's like, just do, congratulations. But if you getting divorced and you coming up on cake, don't be embodying those 7 deadly sins and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be greedy. Don't, be envious. Don't, none of that. That's just poison. That shit is poison. If you look on the Born Center, it has 7 strikes, and I believe that that's for the 7 deadly sins. 100%. And if you listen to Born Center, it seems kind of dark, but I get it 100%. Like, I get it. And you just got to evolve with an artist, man. It's so beautiful when you evolve with an artist, okay? I'm telling you, like, I went back to some of my old photos, and I was like, damn, like, I wish I kept all of my shit, man. But, like, J. Cole, even, like, therapist music, when he was therapist. And he is a therapist. He really is. His music is therapeutic, at least for me. But yeah, so, or someone is marrying to come up on cake. You fucked up as fuck for that shit. I mean, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm just going to say, like, even back in the day, a lot of people would marry just to come out of their class, and some of their families wouldn't even let them marry anybody out of their class. Like Rain on Netflix. I love Rain. But, yeah, they wouldn't. Hey, baby. Okay, baby. Let me get you some water. Pour you some water, drink a little, and go lay down. I'm coming. Are you hot? That's enough. Don't drink a lot. If you need to potty, go. And go lay back down. I'll be in there soon. Let me finish this. I love you. But yeah, they wouldn't even let you like marry outside of your class. But and some people do it just for the money. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna give you my honest advice and say that that's fucked up, not only for that person and for you, because you actually tied that person up and you up from finding who's really meant for you. Yeah. And that doesn't do anything but waste both energies in both parties' lives for whatever reason. So anybody marrying just for cake, whether that's clout, come up, money, whatever, it's still a fucked up situation no matter which way you spin it to Sunday. Like, it's still a fucked up situation. Because I firmly believe that, like, you can have happiness in every form and facet. Like, I've been down bad sometimes for real, but I'm not going to do nothing that's like, just don't have no integrity to the shit. Like, I'm just not going to do it. But yeah, that. And then I got another message, head ass. I was packing at work and a King David movie came through. So, like, I love the story of David. Check out my Needy Les Nikki on my music YouTube. Look, my phone lit up. Yes, I'm gonna promote my own motherfucking self. And if you're listening, and anybody else out there, whoever happens to listen, especially this far in, who's still rocking with me, thank you for being here. But yeah, promote yourself, work on yourself. Like, who gives a fuck? How do you think people made it anywhere in life? Don't feel bad for promoting yourself and doing whatever it is that you want to do. If that's your gift and you want to do it, I don't care who around you not doing it. That's just what they not doing. Whether it's, whatever exactly you're doing or something that they really need to be doing, tapping into their gift. Like, just work on your gift. That's all you're doing. You in your own motherfucking lane. And your gifts should make you prosperous. And your gifts should bring you before great men. Proverbs 18:16. That's what the Bible says. He said in his house there are many mansions. It's not just a mansion for all of these other people who've already made it. There's one for you too. But faith without works is dead. It's just the truth. So focus on you and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't let people tell you that ain't something that you can obtain and have just because that's how they feel. That's just the world that they live in. Not all of us see the world the same, obviously, whether it's high vibrational or low vibrational. But if that's the gift that God gave you, you better tap into that. Why not? He didn't give you something to keep it, tucked underneath a blanket. No, he said a lamp. lamp on, I believe on a lighthouse. Look, don't quote me, but yeah, I know he said a lamp. Look, and you don't put no lamp under no table or under no blanket or nothing like that. No, it's a lamp. It's supposed to shine. So shine, baby. Whoever, all of us, can we all shine and fly with our gifts? Oh, it's be some little song my baby be listening to, and it be like, come and fly away with me. 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 And it's so beautiful. I love it. I'm like, yes, play that song again. I like that little song. But yeah, King David, like I was saying, needy less Nikki head ass. So yeah, of course, David defeated Goliath, and David was already appointed to be king long before he became king. And it was like, damn, that nigga said I was king, yet I'm still out here shepherding sheep. I'm still, shoveling sheep shit. I'm still out here combing sheep wool. But yeah, but he was already appointed the king. But what made David so spectacular amongst from defeating Goliath and everything else that he did, you know what I mean, is that he kept doing his assigned purpose that God gave him until he sat on the throne. So I love reading the story of David because, like I said, I like these little stories. Like Joseph is my favorite. We're going to have to cover the story of Joseph, okay? I love the story of Joseph, and I feel it to a certain degree. I just really do. I feel it. But, yeah. So, yeah, King David. I want to read what I pulled up online because I liked it. I liked it. So, yeah, we're going to read it. So, David is described in the Hebrew Bible. Okay, let me stop playing. Okay, David is described in the Hebrew Bible as king of the united monarchy of Israel and Judah. In the book of Samuel, David is a young shepherd who gains fame first as a musician and later by killing the giant Goliath, champion of the Philistines. He becomes a favorite of King Saul and a close friend of Saul's son Jonathan. Worried that David is trying to take his throne, Saul turns on David and tries to kill him, leading the latter to go on the run and operate as a fugitive for several years. After Saul and Jonathan are killed in a battle against the Philistines, but the same group that, David defeated Goliath in, a 30-year-old David is anointed king over all Israel and then conquers Jerusalem. The same Jerusalem we know, please. Can we stop bombing the homeland where we know Jesus walked? Can we stop bombing it, please? Look, Jesus walks. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. Yeah, that's where Jesus walked. But yeah, king over all Israel and then conquers Jerusalem, establishing the city as his capital and taking the Ark of the Covenant into the city to be the center of worship in the Israelite religion. And then they have a statue of David. And of course, it looks like, like Greek mythology. And a lot of stuff, people try to label Greek mythology as just like a legend or some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, it has to be real. Because look, it's a whole statue of who they say was in the Bible. David. And that's what, the Roman gods and stuff look like. So why would we wipe their history away? Why would we say that that's just like a fable? Like, to me, that's just questionable. Yeah. That nigga had 8 wives. Goddamn. 18 children. Jesus, we've come some ways, haven't we? Have we? Bathsheba. Was she a good person or a bad person? That was his last wife. Or who's labeled his last wife on here. But I don't know. I wonder if she was. Wasn't there an issue with Bathsheba and David? I'm going to have to go research and look into that. Is that the one that he was watching bathe and shit? That's pervy David. Oh, he got a baby, bam, little baby. Okay. But yeah, that was another message I had got. But right now, I want to take the time to tell the truth. Look, tell the truth, head ass. It all is truth. And it's not like a confession or nothing like that. It's me being vulnerable about my life, because I know I'm not the only person who probably been through this stuff, especially within the Black community, because there was a post on YouTube about breaking generational curses, and I'm just heavy serious on that, no matter what type of boundaries I have to set up. Like 1133, I really am serious about my boundaries. Like, I just am. Because I had some pretty awful boundaries that really put me in some fucked up positions. So, but that's just like generational curses, and you can see it in other people, and you can see it. I can see it repeating because I know what I've seen and I know what it looks like, you know. But yeah, somebody posted something about generational curses, and I had just finished praying to God about literally generational curses and shit. And I had to vent to my mom about, you know, generational curses and things like that. Light orb, are you telling me it's okay? I know I'm holding back because it's hard for me. But I really do want to help anybody else who may have been through this. And this is like therapy for me, no matter who hears it. And if it's something that you've never been through, like, just don't judge, and support anybody else who may be honest as well about going through this. So at a super young age, I was molested by my biological father, and I should say it with no problems, because it's not my burden to carry, but it's still a burden that I carry, if that makes sense. Look, breathe, head ass. Hold and release. But it's still a burden that I carry. And it's not just that situation, it's just other situations as well, growing up with other family members where shit that's not okay is done. You know? And just how heavy it runs on so many sides. And I am determined to make sure that my daughter isn't 30 and still battling trauma like I am. So you are just so leery. I wouldn't say like, because I'm not. At 30, I'm not like leery of the opposite sex. It's harder for me to trust. So like, I'll have spans of relationships, because I'll be with someone for a long time, and if I'm by myself, it's for a long time, because I don't just jump back in there like that. Like, especially like realizing how even those men that I were in relationships with, whether they were young men, you know, grown men, whatever, and I've been with some of them through all of those stages. So you just see the transition. However, you just see where they went through a lot of the same traumas. Like, a lot of the guys that I've dealt with, they've gone through sexual assault as well. And it's like sodomy, like you feel violated. You know what I mean? And I bonded with quite a few guys who were, look, phone light up, who were honest enough with me and felt comfortable enough, you know, because it's not something to be ashamed of. Like, of course, I'm a woman and I went through it on my own side, you know, and you're a guy. I can't even imagine, you know, how you might be feeling, just in a different way, you know, because look, I'm a grown ass woman. Okay, sip my juice. Anal is the shit. I'm not gonna lie. If you can't deal with this real talk, like I said, you gotta get the fuck up out of here. It is, but to like be violated towards it, no, that shit not okay. Because I literally dated somebody like trying anal and had no care for me at all. No care. And like, don't care about the word stop, don't care about that hurts, don't care about none of it. And it's fucking painful. Like, the fuck, you know? So I can't even imagine like being a male and feeling that way. It's like so much more pain, you know? So like I said, if you hear, come as you are, as you were. This is a safe space, and like, it's not nothing to be ashamed about, especially like that makes, like I said earlier, they're the asshole for that, not you. But like I said, I still carry it here till 30, so I can't even imagine how much harder it is for a male, because men were created, of course, to be more dominant and women more submissive. No matter, like, I carry masculine energy, of course, but like if my man is my man, I'm not gonna overpower him. I'm not gonna challenge you. You the man, why would I do that? That's what you're here for, hopefully. So I don't have to do that shit. Shout out to Delicious. I grew up loving Delicious. Oh my God. I used to call her my mama because she really was. I'm like, who is this thick, fine woman? And she's still thick, fine woman once you back that ass up. Yes, Delicious is fucking fine. Beautiful black woman, okay? That's just how I fucking talk, okay? She is fine, okay? But yeah, on VH1 couples retreat, she was talking about that with her husband. Her husband is more submissive and she's the more dominant one. So sometimes she's like, damn, I just want to be the woman, which is fucking understandable, okay? Fucking understandable. I don't want to have to be the man at every motherfucking point, and now I then became your mama and your motherfucking daddy. Like, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, are you a man or aren't you? Just because your balls drop and you can shoot some motherfucking nut and make a baby don't make you a motherfucking man. Are you gonna be a man or not? Okay then. No thank you. No thank you. Be on your way. Yes. But yeah, we went off on a motherfucking tangent just talking about generational curses. But yeah, that's just the truth. So like I said, and it's Pride Month. Like, be proud of who you are. Even, I don't give a fuck. Even if you went through something like that, or even if you didn't. Even if going through something like that ended up making you curious, because I ain't gonna lie. When I had anal and it was because I mostly do it to myself. Like, is that TMI? Kind of TMI. But I mean, I'm grown as fuck. Who gives a fuck? Who don't do this shit? Like, I'm not gonna fucking lie about it. Like, come on now, it's not nothing to be fucking ashamed about. But yeah, lovingly, it feels amazing. Okay, like, boundaries, consent. Nobody wants that shit like without love and light, bitch. Okay, like, and I just realized that was the trauma that he went through. He was reenacting that motherfucking trauma, and it made sense when he told me. But he told me after the fact. But it made sense. So yeah, I could forgive him a little bit more, but I'm like, damn, like, no. Fuck no. Don't do that to me. Like, don't do that shit to me. So of course, yeah, I forgive you, but I cannot fuck with you. So you too, during Mercury retrograde, no thank you, sir. No thank you. I'm glad I can help you correct it. I hope you really do correct it, and treat the next person better. Treat the next woman you with better, okay? Treat that black woman with respect. Okay, no matter what woman she is, what race she is, whatever woman you get with, treat her with some fucking love and respect. Okay, but I know you like black women, so that's why I said beautiful black woman. Whatever you do, just love her differently. That love that I gave you that you couldn't really accept, and you did all of that shit, yeah, it's okay. I do forgive you, but I don't want you back, sir. No, sir, I do not. Do better, heal, learn, and grow, and love the next person. That was a lesson season. That was a blessing and a lesson. I gave you both before I moved on. You're welcome. You're welcome. But no thank you, sir. Don't want you anymore. Okay, moving on. But yeah, generational curses hit us, breaking them. So pray as much as you can, especially when those things happen. But those things, it gives me anxiety, especially because I have a daughter. So I am always questioning if I'm being a great mom, and I would really love to just be a mom, but my life is a single mom. So I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do for us, so light orb. I'm doing what I gotta do for us, so I'm gonna ease up on myself. But yeah, I do be having the moments where I feel like an awful mom, and I'm a mom who is always a mom, okay? The only alone time I get is when I'm going to work, like driving. That's the only alone time I fucking get, okay? And if I can get her to go to sleep before me or some shit like that. Like, that's the only time, which is not often. So I rarely have alone time. So I had to, ease up on myself when I break down and I cry and I have those moments. Where my single moms at? Like, please, I can't wait till we get just a diverse group and community up in here, because I know that I'm not alone. I read posts from people on YouTube all the time. Like somebody said they had a really sad day today where they just wanted to end it all. And I was like, I have to comment because I felt that energy too, but like not that deep. But I mean, you know, I'm like, okay, when I feel like this, so I had to get out, take a drive, go for a walk, you know, just kind of clear my mind or whatever. Like, because I feel it even with the music I was listening to. Like, I'm like, nah, I can't get heavy into this. I really got to go into nature. Okay. I have to really go outside and clear my mind. But I just had to comment for them and let them know that first of all, you're not alone. Okay, I was experiencing that shit too. I felt it today too. But we're not gonna talk like that, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, first of all, we're not gonna talk like that. We're not gonna think like that. And just know that you are not alone, and do stuff that makes you feel more centered, but you have to actually do it. Like, I haven't been working out like I'm supposed to, and I'm like, damn, I know I need to, but like my energy is just like so like I don't want to say drained, but like blah, you know what I mean? And I know it's everything that's going on. 1144 is planetary and everything. So I'm leaning more into self-care because I know that that's what helps me. Like, and then once I come up out of this, it'll be fine. I'll start to balance back out again as far as like working out and things like that. But I know what I need to predominantly push my time to, which is my daughter and myself. So I have to focus 100% on that, you know what I mean, and making sure that we are okay, and that she is someone who can be free of generational curses, because I claim it in the name of Jesus that it ends with my bloodline, okay? And nobody, no matter whatever, like even my own family, they don't like it. I've thrown it out with so many people, like it's crazy, but it's like, this is the truth. Whether you want to discuss it, whether you want to talk about it, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. And these are my boundaries. And if that's something that you can't do no more because it don't benefit you no more, then that's fine. But I'm going to always choose me and mine to make sure that we safe and we all right. You understand? Yeah. Because I love you too. Like, even if I grew up with you as a friend, as a family, and somebody that I met along the way, like, it don't even matter. But I'm easy. I'm going to always choose me. All right? Because I need me. Shit. For real. I need me to keep telling this truth to help us all. Yeah. But I was flipping through one of my old notebooks, and this is what I had written down. Because I've been going through the archives, head ass. But this had to be during yeah, it says it. It was I don't know what Mercury retrograde it was, but these are notes that I made for myself. And when I was flipping through it, I saw Mercury retrograde and had to stop and read it. So I'm going to read it because I feel like it's so relevant to right now. But it says, don't get spiritually mass fished out here. Don't get spiritually mass fished. That's one of the ones I have on here. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So don't get spiritually mass fished out here. Like, Mercury is the time where people really have heavy mask on. Heavy. It's like demons running amok. So don't get spiritually mass fished. Always use your intuition and always pray. No matter what's going on, always pray about it first. God is never going to steer you wrong. It's yes, no, or wait. You're going to hear him say something immediately, or you're going to have to wait till later, or he going to tell your ass no. He going to tell you. And he said his sheep will hear my voice. You hear the voice and you know. Okay? You know what's real and what's not. I seen a motherfucker talk so smooth, straight up to my face, and was nothing like that. And I'm telling you, times I had all of the evidence in the world, still so smooth. And I'm like, why am I believing this? And I know it's a lie, but I didn't have the proof. And I'm like, I need proof. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be that type of person that just walk out on somebody and it's really not true. But later, like maybe some months ago, admitted everything. Light orb. But had me feeling like I was crazy. But was literally lying heavy mask. So don't get spiritually mass fished out here. Some people wear it heavy right now during Mercury retrograde. Some people wear that shit for real. Okay? God will never steer you wrong. Always pray and use your intuition out here. Masculines and feminines of any gender. Any way you identify yourself. That's everybody. It's Mercury retrograde. Like I say, even without it, just be sure. But it's Mercury retrograde. The narcissists unite and come together. That's what the fuck he was. But yeah, this is the time heavy where narcissists unite and come together. Whether that's plotting together, whether that's just, you know, so many of them really heavy wearing that shit. Yeah. Gang shit. Gang. Yeah. Okay. Don't let them play on your emotions. Like that shit that happened at work. I know that was somebody trying to play on my emotions, but I got the power. Okay? I control me. And I know that's something God had to help me get myself together on, and I'm still working on it. At nearly 30, I am. But my patience is a little bit more. I can laugh about some shit. Some shit just be real fucking funny. Like, it's cool. Like, you played yourself. Congratulations. How do you feel? You played your motherfucking self. Like, I don't feel no type of ways about none of this shit. I don't. I know what I'm here for. I love what I do. And I said what the fuck I said. Pussy ass bitch. I said what the fuck I said. But yeah, it's all a game for them. Put on the full armor of God, which was last message that I did. Look, last message, bitch. Message, bitch. I need to record myself saying that and make that my motherfucking ringtone. Message, bitch. But put on the full armor of God. Yeah, it's spiritual warfare. So I wanted to read that because this is old. Oh, it's something on the back. Let me see. It says it's happening for you, not to you. If I allowed it, trust in me. It is for your benefit. Okay, Lord, I see you coming through with the messages. So I know that that's not just for me. That's for anybody else out there who is an empathic soul just like me. Thank you for coming here to Gin and Juice, head ass. Yeah, that's just my little tidbit of everything that's going on. Okay, thank you for joining me here on Night School. I feel like I should read some more Bible because we've been here for a little minute, but we only read a little bit of, which was just Psalm 61. So I need some more Jesus in my life. And anybody else who do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to read 62 and 63. Okay. So we already came out of Psalm 61. Oh, this says to the chief musician. Hey now. Psalm 60 true. 60 true. Yeah, Psalm 60 true. Okay. Psalm 62. Truly my soul silently waits for God. From him comes my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will you attack a man? You shall be slain, all of you, like a leaning wall and a tottering fence. Oh, like a leaning wall. I said learning, but yeah, hopefully you learn. How long will you attack a man? You shall be slain, all of you, like a leaning wall and a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his high position. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Salah. Yeah, they do. That's that straight up to my face. My soul waits silently for God alone, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Salah. Surely men of low degree are a vapor. Men of high degree are a lie. If they weighed on the scales, they are altogether lighter than vapor. Do not trust in oppression, nor vainly hope in robbery. If riches increase, do not set your heart on them. God has spoken once. Twice I have heard this, that power belongs to God. Also to you, O Lord, belongs mercy, for you render to each one according to his work. Psalm 63. O God, you are my God. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water. So I have looked for you in the sanctuary to see your power and your glory. Because your loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise you. Thus I will bless you while I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. My soul shall be satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise you with joyful lips. Remember, I remember you on my bed. I meditate on you in the night watches, because you have been my help. Therefore, in the shadow of your wings, I will rejoice. My soul follows close behind you. Your right hand upholds me. But those who seek my life to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. They shall fall by the sword. They shall be a portion for jackals. Oh, shit. But the king shall rejoice in God. Everyone who swears by him shall glory. But the mouth of those who speak lies shall be stopped. Damn. That was deep. Look, I want to keep reading. I'm going to keep reading on my own. If y'all want to keep reading, because I was hyped on that, okay? What was that? Ty Tribbett? I believe so. No, I'm saying his last name wrong. But yeah, I was turning up on his music too. Yes. I'm about to go and have me a praise session here, ass. But early I will seek you. Make a joyful shout. Thank y'all for being here on Gin and Juice. That's just my little night school. I'll talk to y'all and fuck with y'all later. Look, keep fucking with the word of the Lord. Keep your sword with you at all times from head to toe. May God bless you and keep you and adorn you with his love, his grace, his mercy, his protection. Yes, his wisdom. Ask for the wisdom of Solomon. Solomon asked for wisdom and he was granted everything else up under that. So always seek God and want to know the truth, that he may show you the truth, that you may be the truth of love and light. All right, y'all, please, I hope that somebody somewhere and anybody who comes here has taken something from this, and that I've done enough for you, Lord, no matter what I put out, and even anything else that I put out, no matter what form of facet it is and how people judge it. I know that it all is aligning up for your grace and your glory, so that you may shine, and everything that you need to take place, you will have it take place. Every knee shall bow is what I heard. Every knee shall bow. Willingly or forcefully. So you can choose the willingly. And I don't mean take one knee. We're not getting married. I mean, yeah, you can get married, head ass. Look, yes, head ass, because somebody is getting married. So congratulations. Somebody getting engaged or somebody getting married. Congratulations to you guys. I cannot wait till I find my true right one, and that happens for me. So anybody that's happening for, congratulations to you. But yeah, if you taking one knee to marry, one knee to Kaepernick or something, make sure you take two to pray, head ass. So, yeah, make sure you pray no matter what. And before you do anything, please pray and then wait to hear from the word of the Lord. So, thank you guys for being here. Slaps ass, slap your own ass, head ass. I'll see y'all later, and I'll fuck with y'all later. Thank you for being here. Oh, at 111. I can't wait for my person to come. I just want to make sure I'm 100%. Well, nobody gonna be 100% right, but I'm working on me. Make sure that I'm good. So everything that I've learned and been working on, I can embody that, you know, and help out with that when need be. And that the Lord will send me somebody the same for me that can help me and work with me and all that good shit. But yeah, y'all turn up. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Continue to be your authentic self. It's Pride Month, bitch. Turn the fuck up. Yeah, get colorful, ho. Nah, play. Nah, for real. All right, bye.